Ryan Baker's here now. Yet another episode of the comedy of errors going on at Halas Hall this year.
They should have made this a reality show.
No
it would
kidding.
have made Hard Knocks look like, child's play.
Right.
If Jay Cutler won games the same way that he won his press conference today, he'd still be the starting quarterback of the Chicago Bears. Cutler took his demotion like a pro, even displaying a rare sense of humor. Jay took a jab at the media who missed his abbreviated post-game appearance on Monday night. He's definitely been humbled after losing his job to Jimmy Clausen, at least for this Sunday against Detroit. Bears head coach Marc Trestman claims it was his decision to sit his struggling starter with just 2 games left in this 5-9 disaster of a season. Cutler, who's owed $54 million in guaranteed money, was candid about getting benched for the first time in his football career. Well, with Cutler not performing like the franchise quarterback that he's paid to be, he knows that his days in a Bears uniform could be numbered. He'll discuss his shaky future with the team later in sports.
It's amazing how quickly the descent happened and now all the ramifications because of it.
But a lot of these issues and problems with Cutler, they're nothing new since he's arrived here with the Bears from the Broncos. Turning the football over.
Yep.
Continue to haunt him.
Yeah. Sure enough, we'll see you back in sports then. Ryan's back with sports. I don't know what else to say. I mean, they're just a mess.
There's 2 games left. They'll give us some material. Just wait for it. Marc Trestman's underwhelming tenure with the Bears may soon be over, but he reminded us that he's still the head coach by benching his starting quarterback who's owed $54 million. Trestman made it clear today that demoting Jay Cutler was his decision and not a directive from his boss, GM Phil Emery. On Sunday against the Lions, the league's highest paid player will be wearing a headset as Jimmy Clausen's backup. The sudden switch makes sense when you look at Cutler's 24 turnovers this season and his continued lack of leadership, but not so much with just 2 meaningless games left in a 5-9 dumpster fire. The Bears may have a tough time finding a taker for his hefty contract, but Cutler knows that his star-crossed career in Chicago could soon be over. Well, Cutler handled himself like a pro today, but he admitted that he initially didn't take losing his job very well. Trestman sent some mixed signals about how he delivered the news to his entire team. Several players contradicted the coach, saying that they heard about the benching just like the rest of us. Wow. Derrick Rose had played in 11 straight games, but he was homesick tonight. No biggie. The Bulls were playing the Knicks, who were without Carmelo Anthony. Jimmy Butler showed us again how he's elevated to elite status. The Bulls needed every one of his career-high 35 points. Jimmy buckets, puts them up by 5 late in the 4th. He also had 5 boards, 7 assists, and 4 steals. He is an all-star. The Knicks were nipping within 1 when Aaron Brooks finds Pau Gasol under the basket. Pau punched in 20. The Bulls hang on to beat New York 103-97, but they've got a tough one at Memphis tomorrow night. A big trade in the NBA. The Boston Celtics send Rajon Rondo to the Dallas Mavericks for 3 players and some draft picks. The Mavericks look awesome with Rondo on their roster now.
Another Western Conference team that's loaded.
Just load the deck. Wow.
Back to Trestman. How does he have any credibility when he says he told him first and then O-linemen say no?
It's just been one thing after another. I think if he lost credibility, it didn't happen today.